Hello and welcome to this Scientific Principles video with Elec training. In a previous video we were looking at resistors and how they can be connected into a circuit in series. And we noted that in order to calculate the total value of resistance in that circuit, we simply add up all the individual resistors. Now we're going to do some other calculations and we're going to consider Ohm's law and how we can apply Ohm's law in a series circuit. So here is a diagram of a series circuit, three resistors, R1, R2 and R3, and you'll see they've been identified with different values, 2 ohms, 3 ohms and 7 ohms. But we have some other information here. We have the voltage across the circuit, 24 volts. So we need to calculate the current that will flow in the circuit shown there. So that's Ohm's law, you see, because we have the voltage, it's a known value, and we have the resistance, there's a known value. We're going to calculate the current. And it brings us on to another important rule about series circuits, and that is that the current in a series circuit remains constant. It remains constant. And what I mean by that is that if you were to measure the current at any point in the circuit, you would get the same value. It doesn't matter, let me just point out parts of the circuit. It doesn't matter whether we're talking about the current flowing through R1. It will be the same as the current flowing through R2. It will be the same as the current flowing through R3. And indeed, even if you measured the current flowing through a part of the wire, part of that conductor at any point, you'd get the same measurement. The current is a constant value as the electrons are flowing all the way around the circuit. They're all moving at the same time, and the measurement of current will be the same wherever you take that measurement in a series circuit. So we say that in a series circuit, the current is constant. Okay, so if we think about Ohm's law now, we know from Ohm's law, and here's the Ohm's law triangle as a reminder, that we have three ways that we can write the formula. We can write the formula as V equals IR, or as I equals V over R, or as R equals V over I. Now in this particular example we want to find the current, so the version of the formula that we would use is to have the current, or I, as the subject, so it's I equals V over R. Now in addition to that, we need to just remember from the previous video that in order to calculate the total resistance, we're simply adding up these three values of resistance. So we'll do that first of all. We'll add all those three resistors together, and that would be 2 plus 3 plus 7. So the total resistance is 12 ohms. So that's the first part of the calculation. It means now that we know the total resistance and we know the total voltage, because that's already been given, we can then work out the total current. Now just notice that I've got two diagrams here. The first one there at the top is just a repeat of the diagram on the previous page, and then I've combined the three individual resistors into one value of resistance in the second diagram. So really it's showing the same information. I've just simplified all those resistors into one value, just to remind us that when we have a number of resistors in a series circuit, we can combine them into one total value. Now using Ohm's law and the triangle, we've established that the formula we will use is I equals V over R. And if we consider the values that we've got there, we have 24 volts is the voltage, that's the V value, over 12, and that's the value of resistance. So it's 24 volts over 12 ohms. And that means that the current equals 2 amps. And now we're going to work through example number 3. So we've got a different question, a different circuit. What potential is produced across a resistance of 23 ohms if a current of 10 amps is flowing through it? So you'll see the diagram helps us just to visualize that question really and visualize the circuit. So the resistance is 23 ohms, the current flowing through the circuit is 10 amps, and we need to calculate the voltage. The question uses the word potential, But remember, potential is another word for voltage. So what is the voltage across the resistor, the potential difference across the resistor? And we're going to use Ohm's law again, of course. I won't put the triangle for Ohm's law on the screen again. Hopefully you're getting used to the idea of using the triangle to write your formula out. So the formula will be V equals I times R, or just simply write V equals IR. Then we can put our numbers in. So we write V equals 10 times 23, because it's 10 amps times 23 ohms, and that gives us an answer of 230 volts. I want to emphasize at this point that it's very important that you get into a habit of writing the formula down first, then the numbers, and then the answer. When you go on to level 3, you are assessed on your working out as well as your answer, so you can get marks for showing you working out even if you end up with the wrong answer. So it's really good habit to be in. It also helps to memorize the formula because you're going to write it down more and more times. So just try and do this as a regular pattern for all of the maths calculations that we do in electrical science. Write the formula, then underneath write it out again, but put the numbers in the place, and then write your answer. Okay, so we're going to continue in the next video with some more examples of calculations we can do in a series circuit, but right now that'll do. Thank you for listening.